my name is Rebecca Lades and I am responsible for the portfolio of MBA programs at ESMT Berlin. In 2018-2019, we were looking and evaluating the full-time MBA curriculum and took the decision that we wanted to integrate more of ESMT's strengths into the program. So that means looking at how could we integrate more analytics, more innovation, and also more responsible leadership. At that point in time, the program was actually 12 months in duration, going from January to December. For us to do what we wanted to, we needed to extend the program in order to give us the space, the time to integrate changes. However, that came with a bit of a downside. One of the challenges, which we knew this at the time, we took this decision being fully aware of it, meant that because we would not have graduates in a single calendar year, it would mean that we would have to unfortunately drop out of the rankings for a short period of time before we return. However, I believe that decision was exactly the right one. And to be honest, those changes that kind of came in gestation in 2018, it also enabled us to effectively implement the most recent changes to the full-time MBA curriculum, by which we've managed to integrate a summer internship, a social impact project, intensive German, an international exchange. None of this would have been possible if we'd had that shorter 12-month program. Definitely, this is a temporary blip. So unfortunately, we do not meet the participation criteria for the 2023 ranking. We will not meet it for the 2024 ranking, but we will meet it for the 2025, and I cannot wait to see where we come in. I think there's been a very interesting shift in the Financial Times ranking. They have downplayed post MBA salary, which, to be frank, supports countries such as Germany, those where MBA salaries are not at the same level as you see in the US. So I think that that's a very positive step. There's also been a greater emphasis in terms of the ESG, the environmental impact and the sustainability of an organisation and of the campus. And again, that is also something that we are heavily focused on. We also had, unfortunately, this year, the class that would have been surveyed, 48% women. Our new MBA class, 54% women. We've got some phenomenal stuff that we're seeing. Our female faculty have increased. To be honest, it's always slightly frustrating that we've been excluded this year because we have so many good things that have come into play which would have raised our ranking status. The social impact projects that we've actually introduced, you'll be working with the Future Institute, that's our own Institute for Sustainable Transformation, and they are focused on what we're doing in Berlin and in Germany. I'd also suggest that one of the advantages that we have of being the heart of Europe is that things are an easy train ride away. And actually, it's fascinating, one of the students from the MBA class that just graduated went to the MBA tournament at HEC, which is a fantastic event. He went by train. So therefore, there are sustainable options. It does not mean that you have to jump on a jet plane in order to get these immersion experiences, in order to augment what you're learning in the formal curriculum with these external or social impact experiences. To be honest, I think what's really important is around self-awareness. What do you want from your program? Not everyone is going to be suited to the ESMT MBA, and that's fine. But think about what you want from your program. Then actually try and evaluate the culture and what kind of environment do you want to study in. Do you want to study in an agile, dynamic, entrepreneurial school, in an exciting global hub such as Berlin, where you've got this small boutique experience, where you're known, where you definitely cannot hide and you can leverage all of the city that you can offer? Please, please, please do apply. If you're looking for something that's a bit more rural, out there and with a very different profile, then that's fine. And also look at, so obviously there's the culture, there's the environment, and then there's also the curriculum. So what is the focus? We've been putting a lot of work into how we can weave in much more of ESG and sustainability. What do we have in terms of responsible leadership? How much customization? A lot of the changes that we've introduced are really to give you greater choice over what you're doing and how you can tailor the MBA to meet your specific needs. So that could be you're maybe aiming for the German Mittelstand and maybe more traditional manufacturing, or you could be going going for a startup and a scale up in Berlin. What I'm really proud about is that the program allows you to flex and allows you to adapt so that you can actually do both of these depending on, or you can choose which one you do based on your preferences.